Hello everyone and welcome to Hello everyone and welcome to Blue Skirmish number 5, Blue Skirmish series number 5 tournament, where of course there's £25 on the line today for the best team. In this quarterfinals we will be watching our teams who are here. And that's going to be Page Esports on the left side against 95 Vikings. We're going to see some compositions that are quite normal, probably on Icebox. We see the Killjoy and Viper coming out for 95 Vikings on the right side. On the left side, we also see the Viper and the KO being hovered. I mean, just normal picks you would expect on a map like this. Nothing locked in yet. Now there we have the Sova for 95 Vikings as well. We do need to keep in mind that they have a coach actually, which is 95 Vikings Vimo, who will probably be taking the time on some time in the game if things aren't going according to plan. On the left side, we also see the Harbor being picked, which is quite an off-meta pick, as to say it like that. And we also see the Gecko coming out, so a bit of an off-meta play here for Page Esports, but let's see how it works out once we switch to the game. And there we are in the game, all set and ready now in the buy phase, where we are gonna see our first pistol round of this beautiful Sunday afternoon. We already have a P10 coming in actually, so we're gonna head into that tech pause. Very unfortunate, but sometimes stuff like that, of course, is gonna happen. And now we're gonna have to wait a little while
coming back. Out of charges.
For this tech pause.
Placing sentry.
Let's hope that it will be resolved quickly so we can head straight into this first pistol round and see that probably it's gonna be why I'm crazy with the issues. We see the players fluctuating from 50 ping now to almost 2000. Now the ping rate seems to be steady. Movement is also there now for the Killjoy of 95 Vikings. So we enjoy the beautiful sides here of Icebox. Now we have another player disconnect. So it seems like we're gonna have to wait a little longer. probably one of the biggest orgs today on this tournament. 95 Vikings, big org from the UK. Around 1800 followers, actually a big following. Let's see if they can live up to the hype that's also going on in the chat. On the other side, of course, we're gonna have Page Esports. Now it seems like all players are ready again. We see all players now on guns, having abilities bot or guns bot, shields bot. We're just waiting for the ready message in chat to start the game. As it seems that all players right now moving, being able to play. And there we have it, the ready message comes in chat. Which means that we are finally headed into the first round of this quarterfinals here for Blue Skirmish Series number 5. Now off to a good start. We see Page Esports heading towards the B side. The silver drone is gone up. We also see Hellas starting to go into tube, into kitchen, not sticking to it. And then we see the quick burst onto side. And we see a couple of players now going down as 95 Vikings get the kills down easily. Nine five Vikings now have planted the spike. We do see Hellas getting a kill, and that's going to be a 4 versus 1 with the spike now. Need to be down. Is there? We have a kinda hero play from Negan, but no, he is not going to be able to do it. He's actually going to go down, and then we see that there is going to be a 1-0 round score with 95 Vikings winning that first pistol round.
Let's go.
Headed off into the second round, where of course there's gonna be some guns bought, and now a bit of a split play. A couple of players going to A, a couple of players going to B. Ooh, and there we do see the Gecko coming in play. The Dizzy being thrown. And a heavy defense going towards B as they expect the spike is gonna go towards that B side. Do see a couple of players still swerving around mid. And now, there we go. We see the first kind of gun action, not player on player, we see player on ability, but Holly getting into a fight there. And that's gonna be a fight in hell. But look at this flank from Padu over here with the robot aim. He gets one, he gets two, and that's a good flank there. And that gets them a two-man advantage here for Page Esports. As the spike is gonna go down on B side, and we see a trade out. Padu getting a 3k now. The spike being planted. Only two players from 95 Vikings there to defend it. Zakuma is gonna get one though. Hellas is gonna get another one. Zakuma is gonna get a second. That's gonna be all on Bella here. Bella Negon. Who is gonna get one, and that means that it's gonna turn it into a 1v1 situation. Everything possible here still for 95 Vikings. Everything possible here for Page Esports. It all just depends on the way that Zakuma is gonna peak this, and he does it. He gets the second round on the board here for 95 Vikings with a beautiful 4k.
Score, that was a win. Can't plant the spike if we leave it here, people.
Headed off into that third round. Of course, we're gonna see a full gun round now for Page Esports. So all of the players there saved last round. They're now gonna be able to buy a gun, or at least a rifle, not a gun, but a rifle. And the recon bolt here is gonna show some locations, and Sakuma gonna hold the angle just when he looks away, or at least adjust his crosshair. Padu is gonna peek him, but at least his teammate is there to get the kill done. And then we see one on A side here. The trade out from Empowered is good. Turns it into a 2-4 situation, and the spike could now easily go down on A as there's not a single defender there to be found. The wall goes up. The spike still not going down, but so a little bit of waiting here.
Spike
There we have
planted.
it. Spike now
Calling my bot.
has gone down. As Hellas here with the flank, and that's good on to Prezi. And then it's good onto Wilmax as well. 3-0 clean and nice, easy for 95 Vikings here. Heading into the fourth round here. Could it be a 4-0 for 95 Vikings or not? As we do see that we have the spike dropped towards mid, and a couple of players going A, a couple of players going B, but all the defenders on B or on A here. And I thought they might go for a bit of an aggressive push. Of course, they are playing on eco round. A lot of pistols out, but we do see Gecko here swinging around, and there we have it. That's gonna be the blind to Hellas, but Hellas actually able to secure the kill there, and now Hellas getting even a second, even getting a third. And this could look very good for Hellas here as long as he stays alive. Might even be able to secure a 4k or 5k now. Use getting that fourth player, and Padu, the last one standing, last one trying to defuse the spike. It's gonna be the 4th kill for Hellas there. We see a 4-0 round score. Now, things are not looking very good for Page Esports here.
Right there.
Turret out.
Of course, they're now able to buy guns again. We see the Vandals and the Operator coming out even. As long as they win this this round, it's gonna be all fine, and they're gonna be able to use their guns next round. But if they lose this one, they're gonna have to play another eco, and it's basically game over for this half. As it's gonna be very, very hard to win that eco against a team like 95 Vikings. We see them play round in, round out, and it's just a good team play now that we've seen in this last 4 rounds. As there we see Gecko trying to shoot Halley, but not able to get the kill.
Gotcha.
And there we have him actually getting the kill now, and that's gonna be the first kill of this round, and it's gonna go to be a little bit of an advantage here for 95 Vikings. Now look at that. There we have it. Bottom. That's gonna be now 5 versus 3, but both sides secured good. We see here Empowered, and around his corner that was gonna be hard. And now who Empowered here? Blinded. No, and because of that blind, he's not gonna be able to get that kill. It's gonna be 5 versus 2 in this round. It's looking very, very promising here for Page Esports. It's looking good. We see the wingman running out, so Zakuma does know that Gecko is on A side, and now the wall's going up. The Viper wall's going down. And we all hear those footsteps. And look at that. Just walking through the wall without looking up. And there we have Hadu getting 2 kills. Securing this round. And that's going to be the first round now for Page Esports.
Turret out.
There we go again. We see 95 Vikings in a position they've been in before. 3 players towards mid, 2 players towards B, spike dropped, just waiting to get that first kill and then deciding what side to go to, where they're gonna rotate. And now this could be good here for Hellas, just, yeah, walking away without being seen there, of course, because of that smoke that was thrown. And now the spike being picked up, going towards B, the recon dart gun goes out. Is not able to get any players there, so they don't know Wilmex is here, and Wilmex has a good angle here with his operator. But oh, he decides to drop down. Oh, if he would have just stuck there for a couple of seconds, he could have gotten a kill. But now the Viper pit goes up, the spike goes down, and Bedham here is going to be absolutely killed by all kinds of abilities. Eventually it's the gun that does him, that kills him, but it might as well have been that Killjoy Molly, that nano swarm over there. Padu gets 1 kill though, turns it into a 3 versus 4 situation, but every hope basically lost here for Page Esports, that all of their players go, yeah, basically all of their players now on the same side, and every crosshair from 95 Vikings looking the same way in that Viper pit. Hughes getting 1, Hellas getting 1, and now the only one here is outside of the smoke, and that's going to be Gecko, who goes down there as Hellas gets a 3k, and the last one is going to be with the classic 5 rounds on the scoreboard for 95 Vikings.
Right here.
we go again. We see the players going towards B again. We see Empowered getting a kill on mid or on A. And this positioning here from Prezi might be good. Could get onto Empowered here as long as the peak and the timing is good. Waiting it out, and there the peak is, but Empowered. Crosshair lined up correctly and getting the kill. Now, we see a lot of movement towards B. We see Wilmix getting a kill, turning it into a little bit of a better positioning for Page Esports, but just as I was about to say that, we see another kill from Empowered. 3 kills now. All kills on the side of 95 Vikings in this round are for Empowered, who is looking for his 4th over here, who's getting his 4th over here, and now looking for the ace. Padu might go down. Padu might be the one for the ace, but no, Zakum actually stealing it there. And now 6 rounds on the scoreboard for 95 Vikings nonetheless.
Guys, come on. The spike.
Yeah, and it's gonna be an eco round now for the sides of Page Esport, as again they're only gonna be able to buy some sheriffs, Stinger, and even the Marshal, but well, nothing that could probably win them this round, as we now see a lot of players going towards mid, going towards A, even 2 defenders there. Of course, that operator from Empowered. We almost saw him get the ace next, last round. And that's going to be the first kill in this one. Now, side control is there for 95 Vikings, and a spike looking to go down. Look at this from Empowered. Just pushing it, being a little bit aggressive. Waiting for that wall to go down, not pushing through it. And then eventually deciding to go back, as now the spike has been planted. And they're going to look for the flank. Batum there with the flank, getting the first kill, and Use trading it out nicely. And this situation over here not looking good for Page Esports. All kinds of abilities being used to stop them from trying to defuse that spike. We see all kinds of stuns, mollies, and walls being used here as there. We do see the no scope. We do see a second kill with Zakuma. He's not gonna make it happen. He's not gonna let it happen. 7-1 now. As 95 Vikings absolutely dominating this first half here, only letting Page Esports winning one round, and now they've already won the half. There's only 4 more rounds to play in this half, and it's looking like most of them might go the way of 95 Vikings, the way that they've been playing so far. Now, a lot of gunplay happening towards B. As we see the first kill happening there, it's going to be Hallis onto Wilmax, and now Padu peeking out. Also, Zakuma. Ooh, is going to go down. 95, Halley with the good trade out, but Batum trading out again, and now equal players go down. We see a 2 versus 2 happening. It's going to be Empowered on the A side, and now the spike also slowly rotating towards A, as we see Empowered waiting for a player to peek out of kitchen here. And oh, as Empowered is peeking towards kitchen, he's not going to be watching the close to him, and he is actually going to go down now, as it's all going to be on use, and a 2v1 with a spike still needing to be planted. And there he is, his presence being detected by KO. Now that's going to make things a lot harder now that they know that he's on A side.
Standing ahead.
He is going to use his recon dot, see if anyone's out there on rafters or something, but No one spotted, and the nano swarm not really close to him. Oh, look at that! That's gonna be a 1v1 now. Oh, but Yu's not gonna be able to secure it there. The spike is gonna be defused, and it's gonna be a second round for Page Esports.
Here. 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 Here.
Hellas now, 13 kills, 4 deaths. That's some good KDA stats. Basically all players on 95 Vikings showing up in this game. You see Holly a bit lower on the low side, but
Placing sentry.
Holly is being a lot active with the abilities, of course, so nothing to be afraid of there. Every single player is contributing to this win. At least that's what it's looking like so far. Now we are gonna see the recon dart, and it's not gonna show or reveal any locations as Badham shoots it down just in time. Now, ooh, look at that! A good one-way probably. We couldn't really see it from the side of Badham, but I suppose that that's a one-way. As now Empowered goes down, and the spike is rotated towards A. Gecko there to defend A side, the only player there to defend it.
You should run.
And Hellas waiting for someone to come from mid, but actually someone's gonna come from tube, and he's not gonna be expecting that, so he goes down as well. Now a 5 versus 3 situation. Things look better and better for Page Esports even in this round. They might be able to win their second in a row, but let's not speak too soon, as the spike is now going to go down, and they're in for a retake with Gecko very low in health. Even Gecko now going down. It's going to be a 5 versus 3, or 4 versus 3 I mean. Oh, a couple of players coming down, and well, there we have it. Use last one standing once again, and last one to go down as well. Now 3 players left alive for Page Esports in this round as they get their 3rd round. Slowly coming back into the game, of course not being able to win this round, and we also see the timeout now coming in for 95 Vikings. Hellas calling it, as they lose 2 rounds in a row, and they might think, oh, something's wrong here. We shouldn't be losing these 2 rounds. Why are we losing them? Of course, 95 Vikings do have a coach, so maybe a coach coming in with some interesting tactics. Let's see how things are going after the timeout. But as for right now, they still have 35 seconds to discuss everything that's going on. Still not trouble for 95 Vikings. All of the players still able to buy guns there. We see
Turret out.
at least we probably might see Empowered not buying a gun, using the ult.
Right there.
The last 4 seconds have now gone in, and Empowered is still on the pistol.
Get out of
So
my
yeah,
way.
there we have the sound to get out of my way. Empowered is going to be playing on the knives. As the spike drops again, and we are going to see a little bit of waiting, a little bit of defensive play, and the first kill is probably going to decide where the spike's going to go, where the spike's going to head off to.
Here.
Now there's a bit of movement on both sides on A. We see the defenders and the attackers moving. Now, both of them leaving the side actually. As the spike picked up, of course, and going towards B. So there we have Hellas, the Dutchman, seeing a player, but not able to secure the kill there. Slowly moving away, and we are gonna see Empowered getting the kill there. Empowered getting the first with his ult, getting the second with his ult, and those knives. At least good for 2 now.
Swarm grenade out.
Might be good for a third here, but no, we see Empowered has picked up a Vandal by now.
Swarm grenade out.
The spike planted. Oh, Zakuma, nice positioning there. And Hellas, the Dutchman now goes down as Wilmax, securing 1 kill. We might see Gecko saving over here. He's gonna get a kill when he's gonna move away. Page Esports deciding to save this round, not before getting 3. We did hear the knives there from Empowered, and Empowered even goes down in the end as well. No player from 95 Vikings left standing, but they do win this round.
Last round in the half.
Right there.
Placing sentry.
Now,
Blow him up, Mosh.
95 Vikings did win the last round, but not really good positioning for them in this round, coming into this round. A lot of money that was lost. Of course, doesn't really matter, as this is going to be the last round in the half, but wasn't looking good for them when all of the players died in terms of economy. But like I said, doesn't really matter if his economy is going to be reset next round, as we're going to see another pistol round coming in. Gecko really avoiding that recon dart over there. That's going to be good. And Hellas now getting the first kill. That spike also going towards mid, going towards Hellas.
Poison's off.
Let's take a look over here. So we see Crazy peeking, and it's gonna be Hellas going down again to this same positioning that he's gone down to before. Like, it's basically a repeat from a couple of rounds ago, and now Spike is gonna go down on A, on top actually. As the Hunter's Fury comes out, it's gonna get a player there as we see Gecko going down, and 2 players left standing now. No, never mind. That's gonna be one as Power gets another, and there we only see Killjoy left standing. Has to defuse the spike here. Saving is useless. It's the last round in the half. The Nano Swarm destroyed. The peeking of the attacking players is not gonna kill him, but the shock dart is there, as 9 rounds on the scoreboard, and the 95 Vikings close out this half with well, a good scoreline of 9-3. Now, there we have it, the second half. Can 95 Vikings still do what they have to on the defender side, or I think it's going to be very, very different now that we've switched sides? We're gonna see a slower approach from Page Esports coming in here. Not the aggressive type of players, it seems like. We see the clock ticking by, almost 30 seconds have passed now, as the minute is now coming inside. There we have it, 1-0-0, as there's still been almost no movement from the attackers. It seems like they're waiting it out a little bit. Now the knife coming out. There we have it. It's gonna at least detect one agent on this side, but Empowered still there in that corner, waiting for someone to peek him.
30 seconds left.
And now the players decide to go to B. We see Page Esports with 23 seconds on the clock right now, still needing to plant the spike. And there we have it. The spike now is gonna go down, and look at that. That snake bite there. Absolutely great.
10 seconds left.
That snake bite stopped the plant from
Spike
being
down, B. One
stopped the
enemy
plant
remaining.
from happening, and now a lot of gunplay happening. We see that snake bite. We saw it. I think we switched away just after it, but the snake bite there, absolutely the best part of this play here to stop the plant from happening. And after that, the kills just went up, and we see them get to double digits now, as 95 Vikings are going to be on 10 rounds, and they are of course going to be buying some guns. We see them coming out with some Bulldogs, Marshalls, even the Yaris. On the other side, of course, just pistols, even Sheriffs. They did buy pistols, quite expensive pistols at that, 800 credits. So that's gonna be, ooh, Zakuma getting the kill, Zakuma getting a second kill, getting a third kill. And there, the 3 Sheriffs now lie all on the ground. 800 credits invested for absolutely nothing, and they're not gonna be able to win that back. Empowered might be able to get one here.
remaining.
Well, Zakuma is going to get his 4th, and Zakuma of course stole the ace last time around from Empowered. I was going to say Empowered is now going to steal the ace from Zakuma, but that's not going to happen. Zakuma actually getting the ace this time, as we see 11-3 on the scoreboard. There's only 1 round away from match point, 2 rounds away from winning this game, getting into the semifinals, and being 1 game closer to the grand finals to win £25.
Wave crashing.
Now we see the heavy A push, and 95 Vikings all decide to go flank. Or at least we see 2 players deciding to go flank. No, never mind, Harbor's joining them as well. Spike has gone down, nano swarms are going to be going out, and the spike planted. So now all of the players a bit cluttered. Oh, well, a bit, yeah. On very close to each other on the side, so not going to be a collateral. They're not that close to each other, but it is going to be an easy couple of kills for the players if they all decide to stay close like this. Zakuma gonna get a kill. Gecko, the last one standing, is not going to be able to secure the kill onto Zakuma there, as the spray is just not good enough. The spike is going to be able to be defused there. Just 4 seconds left, or no, almost 5, and now that's going to be match point.
I can taste it. Come on.
Placing sentry.
That was the bonus round that 95 Vikings just won. Absolutely destroying Page Esports here, as now Page Esports have to force buy. They're gonna have to be playing with a couple of Guardians, a Bulldog, a Sheriff, and a Vandal. And all of them on half shields as well. just really nothing to be happening here in this round, probably for Page Esports, as the
Right there.
gun difference is just destroying them. It's just soul crushing even. And there we have at least one kill now coming in for Gecko, who is gonna be wall banged by Yus over there, and Zakuma is gonna get another kill. We see only one player left standing and empowered here with the flank. It's not even gonna be needed there as Yus gets his third. That means we have now one. Whoa, oh. Wait. We should have ended the game right now. I think something's wrong with the settings over here. But 13-3, so the game has actually ended. We do have an admin in game that can see what happens right now, but the end of the game score here is going to be 13-3 for 95 Vikings. Well, okay, let's just switch to this screen right now, and we'll see what happens with our admin. There we have it. We might just see the players all leaving the game. It's going to be a 13-3. 95 Vikings have won this round, are through to the semifinals, as we are headed into a small little break before going to that semifinals I was talking about. And now, yeah, we're headed into a small little break. Before we were back with the semifinals, I don't know what game we're going to stream yet, but we'll be back in, well, I don't know in how many minutes we're going to be back. It's might be 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know if there's any games ready yet. I haven't looked, but there's going to be a little timer in screen. So see you in just a couple of minutes. Bye-bye. have it? Oh, yeah, there we have it. Okay, we are back with the agent select on the left side. This time around, we have 95 Vikings again. On the right side, we have no practice, who obviously haven't practiced yet. A Russian team who have a couple of experiences playing other games here. And, well, of course, 95 Vikings, very, very good in the last game. So let's see if they can keep up that appearance, or that, oh yeah, let's see if they can keep it up. We're gonna have the map of Lotus, which you can't see because my camera is covering it, but we're gonna have the map of Lotus. On the right side we have Breach, Sky, Neon, Harbor, Killjoy. Not really any interesting picks there, but kind of meta. On the left side, Viper, Killjoy, Jets, who we don't see that much on this map. Breach and Omen being hovered still, and there we have it. Now locked in as well. Nothing too surprising, nothing too funny, but let's see if the teams can make it work here on this map. It's not you guys, it's just the loading screen is taking a very long time. Your stream's not frozen, it's the game.
Money internationally with low fee. Remitly. Sign up and send now.
And there we go. Headed off into our pistol round on the map of Lotus.
Right there. Right there.
'95 Vikings starting as defenders this time around. As there we have the first kill, it's gonna be Hallas. Let's take a look at all the action over here. We see Hallas getting a second as well. Holly going down, Hallas going down as well. 3 versus 2 now with Empowered there. Nice headshot fake with the Sheriff on 2 weak, who has now gone down with the spike. Last player standing here. He's gonna get a kill. He's gonna even get a second kill here, and now it's gonna be a 1v1 with the spike down, and Zakuma needs to secure the spike, or at least needs to keep his eyes on it so that Watt isn't gonna pick it up and won't be able to plant it. But there we have Watt picking up the spike right now, and he's probably gonna plant it there on the C side. Or is Watt gonna rotate and walk right in Zakuma there? Yeah, he's gonna walk right into Zakuma's crosshair. Zakuma gonna use the blind, and Watt very low on health right now.
10 seconds left.
What eventually does decide to plant the spike on C side now, at least securing those 300 credits for all his team. 10 health left now, needs to defend the spike for the rest of the game. The rest of this round isn't able to do that. Zakuma there gets the kill, is going to be able to defuse it. Time is not any issue here. We see the first round going towards 95 Vikings, but not in the dominant way that we saw them win rounds last game.
Turret out.
Oh, look at that. We see them going towards A. All players up here in A rubble. It's now shots start going through the door. And look at this. Zakuma knows that there's someone behind that door. He hears the old orb. Of course, not going to be able to do anything as that door is locked shut. And ooh, X does over there.
Shadows traveling.
See a lot of shots, but none of them connect. None of them actually get the kill going. And this nano swarm here, Zakuma is gonna go down in health a lot. We see him now on only 42 health, and Empowered gets one equally traded out though, as now a 4v4 situation with the spike planted as 95 Vikings need to go defuse it. But
One enemy remaining.
ooh, there we have it, Zakuma with the last kill once again. And defusing the spike, leaving his teammate actually there to defuse the spike for the old orb. And 2 rounds now on the scoreboard for 95 Vikings, as this round already looked a bit better than the last round. Of course, they did have the gun advantage. All of the players here were allowed to buy, or were able to buy some guns. And this time around, we are going to see no practice on a rifle round. It's going to be the bonus round for 95 Vikings. And this one is going to be a bit of a harder round. We are going to see three Spectres coming out and 2 Sheriffs. A couple of half shields as well against, of course, full rifles. It's not going to be a fun task for 95 Vikings to win this round. It's going to be hard, probably, with the gun difference. Especially as we saw that first round, the pistol round being close, and we saw last round being a bit chaotic as well.
You should run.
There we have the lockdown going out already in the 3rd round.
I got the spike.
And it's gonna secure them the C side here, and it's gonna be an easy spike plant. At least it could be an easy side plant, but you Empowered trying the flank, but what? They're ready to deny it. The spike now has gone down as well.
Watch out.
As there we have 95 Vikings, only 1 player left standing. Hughes goes down as well. That's going to be the first round now on the scoreboard for no practice, who only lose 1 player. But of course there was a gun difference now. This time around we are going to see the full first gun round. Both of the teams able to buy rifles, able to buy even an operator. We see there on Empowered, operator half shield. So this round could be a little bit more interesting than last round was. Oh, there we have the alarm board. It's gonna reveal the location and a bit damage, maybe a bit of damage being taken there, but nothing too bad. It's Hellas with a knife out and the snake bite now thrown. It's gonna stall the side take a little while, a little longer. But there we have a trade out.
Spike planted.
The spike planted as well, and Halley goes down. 3 players left now for 95 Vikings.
Flash out.
Now they need to retake the side. They need to defuse the spike or it's gonna be all over. And Neon is gonna make that hard on them as Akuma goes down. Now Empowered is gonna get one with the operator as they decide to save their guns. They're gonna go away, but Axtaz is still over here.
Enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Ooh, and there we have it. A couple of kills being traded and Watt coming out as the final player left standing on this server. Gonna be a 2-2 round score now. As all of the players from 95 Vikings go down and that operator wasn't able to be saved, and now they are gonna have to be playing a full eco round again. We're gonna see 4 shares coming out for half shields as well. Financially not a very good position to be in. Let's see what they can make out of it. You see, ooh, Weak getting the first kill there. And all of the players still left in attacker spawn, deciding what side to go to. C side now completely left open. We see them go through main. We see them wanting to plant the spike.
Spike planted.
And there it is, the spike now planted. It's gonna be a 4 versus 5 retake with only pistols.
Right there.
And that's gonna end the retake. There's no more trying now. Well, Harley is gonna try. He's gonna get one, but there's no time left as Zakuma goes down to the spike, grabs the Vandal, but just for show. Now we see the first time for the first time in this evening, we see or well, not evening, still afternoon, by the way. For the first time this afternoon, we see that 95 Vikings do not have a lead position. This is for the first time this evening, including the last game, that we see them down. A 2 versus 3 round score now. They will be able to buy some guns this round again. We're gonna see them buy full rifles. Look at that, we see a good defense from 95 Vikings, but Weak. He's gonna get one. What? He's gonna get another one. Now the defense on B side slowly being torn up as the spike is gonna go down. We do see it planted there. Ooh, Harley blinded behind the wall. The wall goes down. And that's gonna get one kill. Empowered is gonna be in the trade. Zakuma's gonna get one as well. Empowered is gonna walk out, gonna get another one, and now it's gonna be all left on Zakuma, who is in a 1 versus 2 situation. And he's gonna try and defuse the spike, but in the back there is Fred, getting the 4th round on the scoreboard for no practice, as now there is gonna be another eco round coming in for 95 Vikings, as they've lost 4 rounds in a row.
Placing sentry.
Now, the tactical pause timeout coming in, of course, for 95 Vikings. I just said it, they've lost 4 rounds in a row. Time for the coach to speak some tactics. Time for the players to get their heads straight into the game. And we see 4 ults ready as well on 95 Vikings. They could try and work with that, of course, but if you try and win rounds on ults, it doesn't look too promising for the next rounds, because if 4 ults is only going to win you 1 round, what are you going to do in the next round? Round never should be depending on ults. Now, let's hope that the tactics that were discussed are gonna help them a little bit, as now we are headed into another round. We see 3 players stacked on B side, or 3 defenders. Could be an interesting positioning. It's gonna stop the push from happening a bit there. We do see Hallis getting at least 1 kill. Traded out though. Now the players going towards C main. Look at that Zakuma behind the wall here. Kuma gonna be waiting for the flank, but there's no one to be flanking him, as all players go towards B, go towards C, I mean, and see a couple of players going down. And Yus and Zakuma now the only ones left standing.
Spike planted.
Right there.
Now the wall goes down, Yus being stunned, Zakuma being stunned as well.
Last player standing.
And they're gonna be going down as they're peaked over there, of course, after the stun. Fred gonna get a couple of kills, Neon gonna get a couple of kills as well. 5 rounds now on the scoreboard for no practice. The Russian team that have come here to go to the grand finals. At least that's what they're hoping to do, with now winning 5 rounds in a row. But of course, things are not lost yet, as we're gonna see another gun round coming in for 95 Vikings.
Don't get in my way.
Blinding. Cover.
And the Viper Pit in play on A side for 95 Vikings. It's gonna stop the attackers from quickly entering the side here. But as well, the door being protected. Basically every single part of the map now very well protected. We see the lockdown going up. And that's gonna make Viper leave her ult, or leave the Viper Pit, which could mean that the Viper ult is gonna go down. Let's see if Viper can get back in time. Ooh, just in time for smoke integrity. No, never mind. The Viper Pit has gone up. So the timer going down, the time bar, but it's just like probably 0.1 second. Just little too late. We see a couple of trades happening here. We see Holly getting a kill, Hell is getting a kill with Fred, and Neon getting a kill as well. As now 3 versus 2, 95 Vikings still in a bit of a better position with 1 player advantage. Zakuma getting another kill. We goes down, and this could just be the 3rd round on the scoreboard for 95 Vikings. There we have it. The round difference now has gone to 2.
Shadows traveling.
Now we see a slow approach this time for no practice. Couple of players going A. We see the pings being placed. There's only one player on A side to defend. It's gonna be Sakuma. There he is. 1 versus 3 situation. He's not even gonna be able to stop the first, as Weak is gonna wallbang him, and now the spike being planted. It's gonna be a retake for 95 Vikings. That needs to happen here.
There.
This could be a nice collateral if other players. Ooh, Hallis with a nice wall bang there. Holly goes down though, and Spike being defended, but we see the 2v2 coming in, empowered within the nano swarm, goes down a bit. Use might be able to secure at least one player here. The Spike needs to be defused, but they think there's not enough time, and there isn't, because now the Spike goes down, or the Spike goes up, it explodes, and we do see a sixth round on the scoreboard now for no practice, as their streak of 6 rounds in a row couldn't happen, but we do see the first round after they've just lost one. That's gonna put 95 Vikings in a bit of a bad position, a bad financial position. We see them buying a bulldog, one player not buying guns at all. That's going to be Empowered, who's going to be playing with the olds, but that's not going to make it any better. As this game definitely looking a bit more competitive than the last one. Weak planting the spike here. That's gonna be a good trade out. Weak getting another one, getting it into a 3 versus 4 situation with a spike now. Down. Zakuma wants to try and go defuse it here, probably. It's gonna TP. And it's gonna get 1, it's gonna get 2. Might even get a 3rd here. No. But Holly is gonna try and defuse. It's gonna get a kill. It's gonna be traded out, and now it's all gonna be on Empowered. Empowered is gonna need to do it. Empowered is not gonna be able to secure the kill. Weak is gonna get the kill though. 3rd kill on the board this round, and that's gonna be 7-3.
Can someone spot me? Shukriya, thank you.
There. Gotta go. Watch out. This way.
Now we have the big push towards B, and I sure hope that 95 Vikings will be able to get their flow going on the attacker side, because it's sure not looking like it's going their way here on the defender side. Of course, they've already lost a half, but they could still try and make it happen in the second half, at least. This round also seems a bit lost as Hallis goes down there. Extaz gets 4k, and there's only one more round to be played out in this half. Fortunately, it is going to be a full gun round for both the teams. So let's see, 95 Vikings now, of course, should be able to, at least on the gun side, be on the same level. They compete with the same kinds of guns. We see the operators and vandals and phantoms coming out.
Blinded.
Shadows traveling.
And we do see the move towards C main here, as Empower is going to get one. He's going to defend the ace of the C side for just a little longer here, as the spike now slowly moving towards A. You see a couple other players moving towards A rubble, A door maybe even. Never mind, they're going through main. Now the spike is gonna go on side, and it should be planted any time now, as long
I've got your
as
trail.
weak is gonna go on side.
Toxin screen down.
There we have it. Spike now being planted. Weak is the one planting
30
indeed.
seconds left.
Next as holding a good angle. Ooh, Hallis is gonna get one being blinded though, but used there to cover his back. And 4 versus 2, 4 versus 1 now. Even in this one round is looking good for 95 Vikings. Looks like at least they win the last round of this half. At least they can make it an 8-4, but Extaz there holding the angle on that spike, getting the kill there, and now turning it into 3 versus 1, being stunned there, and Powered holding the angle and goes down in the end. This round still going to 95 Vikings, and that means that they at least close this half out with a round win.
Switching sides.
Help a girl out, would ya? Cheers, mate.
Turret out.
Go, go, go.
The first kill of the pistol round is gonna go towards Empowered. As now the spike is gonna be on mid, or at least attacker side. It's attacker spawn towards B, towards mid. Well, now it's gonna be picked up going towards A side. And we're moving very, very slowly. Going towards A main. There's going to be 2 players waiting them here on this side, but Hallis gets both. It's going to be a 5 versus 2 with the spike now planted. Only 2 players left
30
to
seconds
try
left.
and kill the players, defuse the spike, either one of them or all of them. It's going to be hard for the players there, and the nano swarm goes down.
One enemy remaining.
And what goes down as well, Empowered is going to get the kill. There's only 1 player left standing. That's going to be Extaz over here. He's going to blind. He's not going to blind, actually. The blind doesn't even go out. Zakuma is going to secure the kill there. And at least we have 5 rounds on the scoreboard. They win the pistol round,
We'll figure out what they do eventually.
just like they did in the first half. But let's see if they can continue to win the second, maybe even win the bonus, and equal it out in this half somewhere. As for now, still 3 rounds that separates the 2 teams. Now, all of the players on C side, all the defenders at least, we see a couple of players there going back to grab the spike. And let's see what way the spike's gonna go here. I have actually no clue. We do see that A side, of course, completely open, all of the defenders stacked on C. Of course, 95 Vikings don't know, but they don't have that information. There are gonna be some shots now, of course, towards A side, and they see that there's no response, but they do decide to rotate actually and go towards C side here. And this could possibly be the worst scenario for them to pick here, as now all of the defenders there are waiting for them to peek. We do see the blind coming out, and the blind is actually good for them, but Hali gonna go down either way. And the spike down as well. Now they are gonna rotate. They are rotating towards B. We see them using the door. 10 seconds left now. The spike needs to be planted. Empowered gets one. He gets weak. Equals out the players. Going to be a forfeit for the spike now planted. Everything is going very quickly here as no practice are going to have to rotate. We see them try and get onto side before 95 Vikings. It's not working. The spike goes down or went down, and well, 95 Vikings just close it out. Great here with the kills all going their way. They win the second round as well. Let's see if they can win this final bonus round. It's going to be hard on them as most of the players died in the last round. We saw 3 of them going down. Harley wanted to buy a gun, but he eventually here knows that it's the bonus, decides not to do it. So we're going to have 3 players on 95 Vikings playing with pistols, 2 of them playing with bulldogs. So the bonus round definitely not looking very favorable for them, but they've looked good so far on the defender side here. Or attacker side, I must say.
Ores and orb emitting.
Here. One less.
Now Freddy waiting to use that blind.
Blocking sight.
And there we have it.
No charges
Empowered, it's moved. Fred uses the stun, uses the fault line, and not gonna work because Use and Empowered both getting a kill of their own, equaling out the players that are playing. It's gonna be a 3 vs 3 now, a 3 vs 2, as there's actually one more player to go down on the side of no practice. The spike now has gone down weak here. It's gonna go and try to do something, make something work. And look at that, we have Halas not having his gun out. Look, something we've seen a couple of times before. Halas, he tends to like his knife more than he liked his gun. And there we have Empowered now has to defuse this one. Or has to kill this player, I mean, not defuse it. But he's able to close it out here. Is going to be able to get the kill. Not able to survive it though, so he does go down. That's not going to be good for their economy, but at least they have won the bonus round here. So that eventually equals it out, in my opinion, as now no practice are going to have to play a pistol round, and 95 Vikings basically back in the game.
Let's fly. Blinded. Turret out. Hawk out.
Now, let's take a look. We see all of the attackers, all of 95 Vikings on C side. The spike plant couldn't be any easier than this, as all of the defenders were on A. Now they're gonna have to rotate, retake, defuse. Let's see how they can make that work. We're gonna see them push through the smoke. Well, the smoke has actually gone down, but we're gonna see them try and push here, empowered and use Holly even able to defend it easily. We're gonna see Fred stunned. We're gonna see him waiting for empowered. We are gonna see him kill empowered. It's 2 kills for Fred now. He's gonna be all on his own. And he knows that it's almost too hard of a task to defuse the spike, so he decides to just pick up the Vandal and save this round, as now 95 Vikings definitely back in the game. 8-8 is the round score.
Trust me, they'll know what hit them.
And now 95 Vikings have won 5 rounds in a row, 4 rounds of them being in this attacker half. 3 of them by elimination, 1 by exploding the spike, or the spike exploding. And now we're gonna see no practice, still in a not so favorable position for them economy wise, as if they lose this round, next round has to be an eco again, or maybe a forced buy could work as well. So still everything on the line here. They have a couple of players playing with light shields and some lesser guns, so definitely not a favorable position. We see now all of the players headed towards A, all of the attackers, as there's only 1 defender over there. Meanwhile, we have Holly playing on B side. Here's now the rolling thunder has come through, the alarm board has been triggered, and what has not been discovered by 95 Vikings. The Watt still hiding in the smoke here above. Now, all of the players actually in the neighborhood. We see Fred getting 1 kill. Use getting the kill on weak, so equaling out the players again. And it's all going to be very close, as the spike still not planted now. It's going to be planted again. Extaz is going to get Hallie. That's going to be a good position now for 95 Vikings, as they get 2 of their own as well. 3 versus 2 with the spike going, when spike has gone down, the Viper pit has gone up. Hal is gonna get 1 with Shorty. Now it's all gonna be on Neon here, who has to go into that Viper pit to try and defuse the spike. Empowered! Oh, Empowered is not gonna be going down, as Neon whiffs the shot. That should have been a kill there, Neon. Come on, man. And then we see the round going to going to 95 Vikings, as Empowered is just able to turn around and kill him slowly. But it definitely shouldn't have gone that way. But it did. Now 6 rounds in a row for 95 Vikings, as they've acquired a lead once again in this game, the first time since round 2.
I'm out of here.
And 95 Vikings look like they've absolutely discovered what attacking is like. Seems like attack side for them definitely the better side. Or is the defender side just worse for no practice? Who could say? I for certainly can't here. I haven't seen both of the teams play this map before, but as of right now, we do see that 95 Vikings very dominant on the attacker side here, as now the Nano Swarm goes up, so the spike can't be planted. Well, never mind, the spike has already been planted just in time before that Nano Swarm, and now the only task they have is defending that spike. All 4 of the players now on the side, though, to try and defuse it. Nano Swarms are there to protect it, and the Rolling Thunder has gone up. That's going to be Harley going down. That's going to be Empowered going down. Zakuma is going to get 1, but traded out, and now it's going to be a 2 versus 3 with the spike being defused, and 95 Vikings not going to be standing a chance here, as no practice equal out the score again, break the streak of 6 rounds in a row, and now it's going to be their first round that they've won on this defender side for them.
Right there. Bloody them.
See, 3 ults ready on both of the sides here. It's even. Hala's here. Could get 1 kill, is not going to be able to do it though. Neon gets the kill, Hala's goes down. That's going to be a 4 versus 5 situation now with the spike still needing to be planted by the team with 4 players. Spike is going to go down there, Yu's able to trade Empowered out, and Xtaz eventually killing the spike planter, or the spike carrier, while he was planting, and Yu's gonna turn up, getting 3 kills, turns it into a 2v2 with Spike now, actually this time going down.
Here we go.
Now the finger guns have come out for Neon. As we see Yu's getting a 4th, not able to get the ace though, because he goes down to Neon to the finger guns, but Zakuma there to secure double digits for 95 Vikings as they're still in the lead now. 10 rounds on the scoreboard, 3 rounds still ready. The spike needs to be planted 3 more times, or the enemy team needs to be eliminated 3 more times for them to win this game and be going through to the semi, or to the grand finals even.
Turret out.
Let's take a look if we can see Empowered on a roll here. Empowered got on a couple of good kills before, and it's gonna be playing a bit more passively here. Not all on side, of course, hiding behind this wall here towards a door. Actually, even gonna use the door, and weak. Gonna get one to Hala's Empowered. He's gonna trade him out though, and Takuma is gonna get one as well. Gonna be a 4 versus 3 now, 4 versus 2 even as Takuma gets his 2nd. Yu's gonna get 1 as well. Empowered gonna get the last 11 rounds on the scoreboard for 95 Vikings as they found their way on this attacker side, and it looks like it can actually go their way now. Only 2 more rounds to win before they've secured this game. It was a bit of a closer game. It looked very one-sided up until we went to those pistol rounds in the second half here. And suddenly 95 Vikings were alive while they were now on the attacker side. Only lost 1 round as of now on this attacker side, but let's not jinx them. Let's see if they can win 1 more to secure it into match point.
Cover going out. Cover going out.
Goodbye.
Spike down A. 1 enemy remaining.
Now the 2v1 situation, the spike still needs to go down, but Xtaz has to come from far. He's gonna use his seekers to try and find the players. Because the seekers there just easily gonna be destroyed now. Xtaz does know where the players are, and he's gonna try and push them probably. He's gonna be stunned. He's gonna flash them, peek, see if he can get one. No, because there is gonna be the rolling thunder. He's gonna get off his feet. He's gonna be thrown into the air and not even able to do anything there. Is 95 Vikings secure their match point and only need 1 more round to win. to secure the grand final spot. You see Empowered, the Polish guy, with 24 kills on the Jet here. It's a very nice stat. And he's been playing good all game long now. He's not going to pull out the Operator for this final round, or what could be the final round. There's going to be 5 Vandals on the side of 95 Vikings, of course. Operator for attacker side on this map. Not really that viable, as it is a very close map. Very tight map, very close spaces, and now we see the first actions happening, the first things are moving. And Empowered actually playing with Yield here. Things are moving a bit slower. We've passed the 1 minute mark now as Hallie's gonna peek and Neon's gonna get the kill there. Now the door in use as well on the A door, but it's not gonna get any attention of the defenders here, as there's 3 defenders now on C side, and Neon has spotted one. Neon is not gonna go down, but Hughes on the other side from 95 Vikings is gonna go down. Hella's gonna get the trade out though, and it's gonna be a 3 versus 4 for 95 Vikings with 3 players now needing to get the spike down. They're gonna rotate towards B, where we do see Empowered trying to get the kill with his knives on too weak. Not gonna be able to do it, but of course his teammate Zakuma there to have his back, and the spike now goes down just in time before Hellas gets killed, and now it's all on to Zakuma in the 1v3 to secure this match point. And he gets one. The spike is going to be defused though, as Zakuma goes down in the end, and match point not for them yet, as no practice are still in the game. Need to win 2 more rounds to secure it into overtime, and that's definitely possible right now. Once again, match point for 95 Vikings. There's a couple of players moving towards A, and look at those defenders. Look how close they are on A side. Both of them near the lobby. And the spike is now rotated towards C side, where there's also 2 defenders. And look at that, Hughes getting the kill onto Extaz, and now everything is gonna move very quickly, as Watt's the only defender on side. He's gonna be here behind the little wall, but Empowered is gonna shoot him down instantly. The Viper Pit is gonna go up, and now everything is moving quickly. 95 Vikings get another kill. A weak goes down. There's only 2 players left standing from no practice heroes. Empowered gets his 3k, and now Neon, the only one left standing in a 1v5 situation, needs to go into the Viper Pit to defuse this spike, or even try and do that. The alarm bot has been triggered, and that's gonna get him down. It's gonna make the kill. Hallie's gonna secure it, and that's gonna be 13-10 with an incredible comeback here for 95 Vikings. The comeback there from 95 Vikings, absolutely insane. We saw them 8-4 down in the first half, and they secured a 13-10 round win, as they're now headed into the grand finals for Blue Skirmish Series 5, where they're up against... Let's see what team they're up against. Actually, I have no clue. I don't know how the other semifinals has played out. They're up against Windsur's Esport, who just won a 14-12 overtime against Ocean Fire, a team we've also seen before here a couple times. So 2 new teams in the final this time. We're going to see Windsur's Esport against 95 Vikings for the grand finals, which is going to be a best of 3 match starting in a couple of minutes. But right now, we are going to go ahead into a little bit of a break to get some well-needed rest for the players and for ourselves. So let's see you in a couple minutes. Alright, we're back for our best of 3 grand finals series here. On the left side, we're gonna have 95 Vikings again for their 3rd streamed match in a row. On the right side, we're gonna have Windsors Esport, a Turkish team who I believe we're currently in Iftar because of Ramadan, which big respect for them still playing. And then we're going to see the map of Icebox. On the left side, we're going to have Hellas, Empowered, Use, Holly, and Zakuma. Playing the Viper, Jet being hovered, Sofa and Killjoy picked, and Harbor being hovered as well on the right side. We're not going to see a Sage coming out on both teams, by the way, which is going to be a bit interesting. What we are going to see is the Killjoy and the Viper coming out, the Sofa as well, the Jet being a bit of meta. The only thing that is kind of missing is the Sage being traded in for the Raze here, but nothing too exciting, nothing too groundbreaking, as we now are going to be headed into the game. So as I said, it's going to be Icebox. It's going to be the first in a game of, in the best of 3. So could be 2 games, could be 3 games that we're looking at. It's all depending on how it's going to go. 95 Vikings have looked very dominant on every game they've played so far. Let's see if they can keep it up in this game as well, as we are now headed into our first pistol round for the best of 3 series. And there we go. Barriers have gone up, and that means that the game is in play. The round is gone. The round has started, not gone. And now we are going to see the alarm board trigger. They know that there are going to be players on B. We see a couple of the defenders rotating. We see the toxins now going down and the spike going up. Swamp grenade here. It's not going to be able to stop that planned. And we do see Holly getting the first kill here onto Pawn. That means now 95 Vikings have a bit of an advantage. Now Hellas getting another one as well. The Dutchman getting the headshot onto Raze. And that means here he gets another one. 2 players left standing, 1 player left standing, no players left standing. A flawless round here for 95 Vikings in their first pistol round. The 3rd pistol round in a row, I believe they've won. If we take a look at the other maps as well, right now they've gone ahead and started this map off very nicely. 95 Vikings with the lead in the first pistol round. Of course, they're going to buy a couple of guns, but we do see Windsors Esport with the force buy as well. A lot of them buying Spectres and half shields. So it's not going to be the easiest round for 95 Vikings. It's not going to be an eco against some guns. So this could be an interesting round. Let's see how Windsors is going to play it out. At least they look like they're all pushing towards A. And there we have it. Now we have 3 defenders on A side. Look at this, Empowered being pushed with the grenade and then going down by Pawn. A good push here by Windsors as now all the defenders on A side have gone down. Hellas has come in and rotated from a different side, and he's now here with the Bulldog, joined by his teammate, but joined by Holly, and he's gonna spot 1 player of Windsors, but he needs to spot 3 others and kill them as well. Holly's at least gonna get 1, but traded out instantly. Now 3 players still left standing as Hellas also goes down. Not before he gets 1 kill though, so 2 players left standing for Windsors, but it's not the nicest position for 95 Vikings to be in right now, as they've lost the second round. They've lost that advantage that they had created for themselves by winning the pistol round, and now it's actually going to be Windsors playing a bonus round, well, it's not going to be that much of a bonus if we look at our economy in terms of the credits that they still have after buying full shields, all of them right now. But we do have to see 95 Vikings buying only pistols this round and playing eco.
Here. Here. Poison orb emitting.
And look at that. Wincerus go down on a kill streak. 3 kills have gone down. 2 players still left standing for 95 Vikings as this eco round for them not looking like it's gonna go their way. Of course, when you play eco, you know that that's the most possible scenario. It's the most likely to happen as Wincerus now have another flawless round. And there we have one more round on the scoreboard for Wincerus as they go 2-1.
Turret out.
Bloody them.
Look at that. We are gonna see a couple of players now damaged on Wincerus, at least the Jet. Very low on health. And look at Pawn here, slowly walking on A. Together with his teammate, together with Raze and Sukuma's here on A side to defend it. It's not gonna be able to do that. Now we see the spike rotating towards A as well, as they've basically gained control here. Used the only player of 95 Vikings even close towards A side. Now the spike is gonna go down.
Spike planted.
Toxins going up.
This shock dart might do some damage. It's not gonna be enough to kill anyone. Ooh, look at Frenrol. Look at Frenrol over there, the Jet player. Oh, bounced up and there he goes down. Halley's gonna get another one actually. And this is looking a bit better now for 95 Vikings as they're going to be able to defuse the spike. We see Harley at least half defusing it, but Wincerus eventually there to stop the defuse, win the round, go home with 3 of the players still left standing in this round.
We have some beats.
Now 95 Vikings have to play an eco once again. It's going to be the 5th round of this half, and they are going to have to play their 2nd eco now already.
Alarm bot out.
Poison's off.
Oh, and Wincerus Felix here is gonna get 2. You's gonna trade him out. Well, not. It's not an equal trade. It's gonna get 1 for 2, but now 95 Vikings not looking good here for this eco round. Only Sukuma's left standing with the sheriff in his hands. Might get pawn here. No, yeah. At least he's gonna get 1. Spike is gonna go down on A side. As Sukuma's now at least gonna be able to secure a Vandal, and he might get another kill. Would be the wisest decision to just save it here. He is gonna try and at least maybe get some exit frags here, as he's gonna be standing towards mid. Now Sukuma actually looking like he's going towards A side. decides not to save his gun. He actually goes down there, and now 4 rounds on the scoreboard for Windsor, and he could have saved, but he didn't. And we have the tactical timeout coming in for 95 Vikings after they've lost 4 rounds in a row now. Let's hope that that timeout was useful here for 95 Vikings, and let's see if this rifle round can finally go their way. They have 3 ults ready. Of course, Windsors also have 4 ults ready, so could go either way in terms of the ults. But let's take a look. How are things gonna go here? We do see the shock dart coming in and the fast A push. Windsors. Ooh, fair friend roll is gonna get one onto Zakuma. The Viper Pit goes up. The spike goes down. Now, the Arrow Drone is not gonna spot any players here. Well, there we have it, at least one. That's gonna be the Viper. That's gonna be the best player to have revealed, because that's the player you need to have killed to get that ult down, to get the Viper Pit out of play. But it's not gonna be the case here. Is now at least Hughes gets beer. Still, there's a couple of other players. Khan goes down, and let's see, Hughes drops down. Is not able to get Felix there, and Pawn. Now the last player left standing against Empowered is still in that Viper Pit, and look at Empowered here trying to at least find Pawn. He's gonna find Pawn, but not in time to defuse his bike. But is it in time to save his operator? Yes, at least that's going to be the case. 5 rounds now on the scoreboard here. And an operator saved. Not the way 95 Vikings would have liked the round to go, as now all the players need to save. Apart from Empowered with the operator in his hands that he just saved from last round.
My way. Blocking sight.
Oh, look at that going. We see players going both, kills going both ways. The spike now going down. And Winstrous. It's not going to be flawless. For the player still left standing. Hallis might get one here, but he could also just simply go down. No, he's actually gonna get one more kill. It's gonna be 1 versus 3. It's gonna be doable for Hallis. It's gonna be hard. And in the end, it's not gonna be possible. So we do now see 6 rounds in a row coming in for Windsors. 95 Vikings have only won their pistol round. Now, the spike looks like it's going towards A, but we see 3 of the players from Windsor going towards B. So we have a bit of a split play going on here. Probably depending on where the first kill is going to go happen. Is the first kill going to be on B? Is it going to be on A? That's all going to depend where the spike might go. Or maybe we see a bit of a distracting play. Players trying to get the attention towards B side so that they have an open A side. Yeah, there we have the lockdown going in from the attackers, and we see the players from 95 Vikings rotating almost instantly with now A side left open. But no, we do see Sofa quickly changing his mind and going back towards A as Hughes now tries to stop the plant. He isn't in time to stop the plant, but at least he gets it down, and now he might be able to defuse it actually before any of Windsor's players are going to get back there from B. And yeah, he gets it just in time before Frenrel kills him. At least 2 rounds on the scoreboard now for 95 Vikings, as this was a bit of a bit of a misplaced play here from Windsor's, and just about timed incorrectly. Execution was good, was nice, but Hughes luckily changed his mind about rotating to B as well. Decided to stay behind an A, and he got the spike defused. And that's all that matters to win the round. They now break the 6-round win streak with a round win of their own. 2 rounds on the scoreboard for 95 Vikings. We see a bit of an A rush this time around. Sakuma on side decides to go back to up to Raptors probably, maybe. And Powered is going to get a kill. Hunter's Fury is going to come out, and it's going to get Pawn damaged. And the spike planted now. As we see Hughes getting a kill, getting 2 kills even. Can is going to get a kill as well. Is going to get 2 kills even. It's going to be a 1 versus 2 situation now. Viper Pit was placed on B, but it's going to go down as Hallis needs to rotate towards A to defuse that spike and kill 2 players while he's at it as well. There he has the first. Khan goes down, but can he get Felix as well? Well, at least he knows where Felix is, and he gets the headshot, he gets the defuse, and he gets 3 rounds on the scoreboard for 95 Vikings, as there's still a chance for them to now...
Shit. Come on.
Oh, yeah, there we have it, okay. I was looking like, what's he gonna do? Why does he stop defusing? But now there's still a chance for 95 Vikings to equal out this round and get to a 6-6 half. Let's not speak too soon. There's still a lot that needs to happen before that can work, because we've seen 2 clutches in a row now. We've seen 2 round wins in a row now for 95 Vikings, but it needs to be the team play that gets them round wins, not only the clutches, of course. Now, let's see if they can win at least the 4th round here in this half. 3 rounds in a row would be very, very likable. We see the spike going towards A again. That's 3 rounds in a row now, with 3 defenders there as well. And let's see, the showstopper is in play. The showstopper is gonna get a kill, but traded out though. Empowered is there to get the kill done. Pawn gonna get a kill of his own as Hughes now goes down. The Viper Pit goes up, and it's gonna be 4 versus 3, as now there's only 4 players left to defend that spike. But even worse is 3 players that are there to try and retake the side and defend and defuse the spike. So definitely not a favorable position for 95 Vikings here. We see our Frenrel is gonna get a kill. 95 Vikings are now down to only 1 player. It's gonna be Empowered. Empowered is gonna get 1, but is he gonna get the other 2? Is he gonna be able to defuse it? It's not likely. At least, no, it isn't. It's a team ace for the team of Windsor Esports, as they are up to 7 rounds, have now officially won the half.
Turret out.
now headed into the Hunter's Fury. It's not gonna be good for any kills, but we do see some kills
Here.
being brought onto the server. Before that, we saw Jet and Viper go down on each side. We're now up to 4 players, so it's going to be a 4 versus 4 with the Spike still needing to go down here as Harley might be able to defend it. No, never mind. But Pawn is gonna plant it. The molly or the swamp grenade is gonna go out, just not in time. As Harley's gonna get at least 1 kill. Felix gonna trade him out, and now Empowered again, the last one standing, not even able to secure a kill as the last one standing goes down as well here. 8-3
Last round.
as
in
this
the half.
round goes to Windsor Esports once again.
Turret out. Placing sentry.
Get out of my way! Careful.
Enemy tagged.
Here.
Uh-oh. Empowered here. Trying to peek a little bit, and look at that. Oh, never mind. It's not going to do anything there. Players are able to avoid it easily. It is going to change their positioning up a little bit, which means that Empowered is going to spot them. And now, let's take a look. The players are going to try and rotate. We do see B getting a kill into use there, and you might see the Spike going solo towards A. It's now B getting a 3k, 18 health left. Could be able to secure that ace, but Hallis.
Toxins going up.
Now here's the footsteps on A. Decides to rotate. His teammate still going to be left in kitchen though, and might get into a fight now with Bia. But the Spike
30 seconds
planted
left.
on A side.
Last
And
player standing.
Hallis got to get one, but Pawn still able to trade him out. Gonna plant the Spike and Bia there to get the 4k. Not an 8. This is gonna be very needed to win this round here. It's 4k, secures the round 9-3 as we're up to switching the sides, and 95 Vikings hopefully do a bit better here on the attacker side before we head off to our next map.
Turret out.
Let's make him dance.
Now the Spike goes
Spike
down
down,
towards B side. Use it Empowered, get a couple of kills. We're down to a 3 versus 3. As now Felix gonna get another one. Now it's gonna
One
be a
enemy
2
remaining.
versus 3 with the attackers actually near the defender spawn. Double digits in the first round of this half. As we see Windsorers win the pistol round, and we're actually headed into a timeout now for 95 Vikings.
sentry.
Poison orb emitting. Here. Here. Poison's off.
Spike down. B.
Pawn is gonna
Last
get the
player
easy
standing.
4K there. 1 with the pistol, 4 with the Spectre. And there we have it, Felix finishing it off. Getting 11 rounds on the scoreboard for Windsor Esports, as there's only one more round left to win to get into match point, to at least secure an overtime, to be one round left from getting the first map in this best of 3 series for the grand finals.
Alarm bot out. Here. Bot coming back. Recalling my bot.
Now, the spike
Revealing area.
and the players leaning a bit more towards B. See 3 players going towards B, the spike leaning towards B. Now the first kill also goes the way of B. But Felix there with the response, getting the trade, Khan even getting one of his own as well. That means the spike now is going towards A, as A is a free side. 2 of the players from 95 Vikings are already there and empowered. Now he's going to walk straight into the crosshair of Frenroll. Frenroll is going to get another one into Harley, and that makes use the last player left standing. It's going to be 1 versus 3 as he takes down Frenroll. He's going to see B, he's going to get that one as well, and he now needs to ace it to win this round. He's going to at least plant the spike for some extra credits.
Flag planted.
If he closes out the round, that's up to these upcoming seconds. The Owl Drown is going to spot him. And now his location is going to be revealed for both of the players. Khan is not going to be of any importance to him as he gets shot from the side by the Killjoy player. Now we're up to 12 rounds. We're up to match point here.
Match point.
Stay taut as a bowstring. The fight demands it.
Placing sentry.
Gonna be a bit of a harder round, this one, for 95 Vikings. A lot of their players on half shields. Even Zakuma here with the Bulldog. Most of the other players are playing with Vandals though, but we already see Pawn getting the first kill here. And Power getting Pawn trading out, but Windsor is now 3 kills in a row, and that makes Hallis the last one standing. The Dutchman might be able to clutch it out here, but he needs to get 4 players. He's at least gonna get the first there, but instantly traded out by Felix, as now the first map goes the way of Windsor Esports here. So this best of 3 map, best of 3 series is now a 1-0 for Windsor Esports, as we're headed off to our next map in a couple of seconds, where we are gonna see the map of Lotus, which was picked by Windsorers, where we are gonna see 95 Vikings play defenders as their first side. And we're going to see that in just a couple of seconds, minutes, before heading into our second game. We are headed into a quick little be right back scene, so that's what you're going to see right now. I'll see you in a couple minutes. And we're back again with a second map in this best of 3 finals. We're off to Lotus right now with the agent select happening as we speak. On the left side, again, 95 Vikings. On the right side, we have Wincer's Esports. Oh yeah, there's really nothing much more to say. As we have the agents being hovered, being selected right now. We see Viper being picked. We see Killjoy picked, Raze picked. There we have it going fast. Jet and Neon on the same team. So that's going to be a very fast as F-boy play over there. Also Gecko. Of course, nice to see Gecko in play with a little wingman guy. And on the left side, you see some Omen coming out. Bit of a more old school play style with the Viper, Killjoy and Omen. On the right side, we have 3 duelists. We see Neon, Jet, and Raze. So that's an interesting pick. We're going to see how that plays out. We are going to see some fast plays there. We see Jet, Neon, and Raze. Should be very, very interesting to see.
Turret out.
And we're off our first pistol round here on Lotus. It's going to happen with 95 Vikings on the defender side. On the other attacker side, we of course still have Wincer's Esports, who are now 1-0 up in this best of 3 series. They need to win this one as well if they want to make it a clean sweep, get a 2-0 map series win. But right now,
Spike planted.
ooh, we have Zakuma blinded here by Gecko. And the first pistol round is on its way with a couple kills going each way. Zakuma might be able to get 1 here, might be able to get 2 here. You know, yeah, he's going to make it into a 1v1. From a 3v1 to a 1v1. He's going to defuse the spike, but he is going to be flanked here. He's going to be in his back friend rule there to secure the round for Wincer's Esports.
Cover going out.
We're gonna see the spike going towards A. No defenders ready there to try and stop the plant from happening.
Spike planted.
As now
Cover going out.
spike has gone down. 95 Vikings go in. Look at that. We do see Hughes getting 2 kills. Felix getting Zakuma. 2 versus 3. Hughes now the last one standing. 3 health left. Grabbing the bulldog. Picking it up. Trying to get a kill with it. But he's not even going to get a shot off. It's now 2 rounds on the scoreboard for Wincer's.
Turret out.
Placing sentry.
Monster on the loose.
Oh, Gecko using his ult. Look at him go, and now Windsor is on side. Spike not yet. Spike close, and Wingman is gonna plant him.
Spike planted.
As now the spike has been planted. It's a 5 versus 5 with a retake happening as we speak. Felix gonna get one traded out instantly though, as Hallis is gonna secure the kill. Sakuma getting one traded out also. Empowered, and Hallis gonna get a couple, and now look at that. Franrul gonna get 2, but he isn't gonna get the 3rd, and that means that this first round, or this bonus round, is gonna go the way for 95 Vikings, and it's gonna be the first round that they win.
Turret out.
I'm ready. Concussing!
Everyone's walking towards seaside this time around.
Hi! Pissed! Spike's ticking. Thanks, little man.
Shadows traveling.
And this one's gonna go the way of Wincerus. Wincerus, with 2 players left standing and Spike planted, win this round. 95 Vikings aren't playing bad. 95 Vikings definitely aren't playing bad, but it's just not happening for them. The shots are just not connecting, and the rounds are just not being won.
Satchel out. Satchel out. There. Get him.
Gonna see a couple plays go down. Look at Breach. Look at Jad. The last players left standing for 95 Vikings here. They need to try and defuse that spike.
Last player standing.
But it's not gonna happen. Breach goes down, and Empowered. Empowered is just gonna save his little pistol. Might try and get an exit frag here. Khan is moving his way. There. Trading one way. It's not gonna be enough to get the kill. 4 rounds go the way of Wincerus, as now the spike explodes.
Turret out.
Here. Here.
What is happening here? We see Empowered go down. We see Sakuma teleporting his way out of possible death, and it's gonna be 3 players left standing for 95 Vikings now. That's Harley, and it's gonna get a kill, but goes down, and now there's only 1 player left standing near the A side. And the spike goes down on B.
Here.
Look at this, Zakuma might get one here. Take a look, no. Can is gonna get a 4K. Can is gonna secure a 5th round on the scoreboard here for Windsors, as there's now a 4-round difference between the 2 teams. The first round that 95 Vikings have won. That first round is 3 rounds ago. Right now it was the bonus round that Windsors lost. And they haven't won a single round since. 95 Vikings gonna have to go on an eco again.
Cover going out.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Oh, there's only 1 player left standing. That's gonna be Hallis here. And Hallis goes down as well. We're now 1-6. As Windsors keep winning and winning.
Block it out, Omen.
And we have a timeout coming in for 95 Vikings as the coach is calling one. And we're back. Now we have a quick rush to A here for the attackers as Hallis stops 1 but gets traded. Now we have the 4 versus 4 situation with Khan using his ult as it's used to, getting 2 kills here, the 3rd in this round, and that means Spike can go down. It's gonna be 2 players left standing from 95 Vikings. With now the Gecko ult being used, Zakuma is able to escape it.
1 enemy remaining.
There we have 95 Vikings getting 2 kills. Now Power and Zakuma each get 1 of their own, and Power closes it out and secures a 2nd round now on the scoreboard, as 95 Vikings are still not yet out of this game. 95 Vikings near the door. And we're gonna see the blind coming in. And then the blind is actually gonna be very useful. Zeus able to secure 2 kills here. Look at the snake bite. It's being thrown by Hallas, but it's not gonna do anything. It's gonna get actually 3 players killed over there. Zakuma able to get Khan, and now 2 versus 2 Felix.
Blinding.
Felix here. Smoking. Getting those dark covers in. Bia. With the angle. Zakuma with a very nice TP over there. Getting Felix. Bia there to trade him out, but empowered. The last one standing and able to defuse the spike, which means we now see 2 rounds in a row go to 95 Vikings. That timeout now may actually have worked out. We see 2 rounds in a row being won after the timeouts.
Hi! I'm blocking sight. Fire in the hole!
What's that over there? Look at Holly going, getting kills, and look at the wingman. Look at the wingman. Wingman stunned Holly actually, but Holly is gonna get the kill there, and Pawn goes down. Ooh, the ult being used by Felix here to get easy onto that seaside, but Holly is actually gonna stop it easy. So Holly gets another one, and Holly seems to be the key player here after this timeout. We see 2 kills from Holly again, be one of his own though, and 4 versus 3 situation with the spike going down towards C. It's now planted. As Bia is going to be out here. Friend rule getting 3. And those 3 are almost going to secure the round here for Win Sarah's. But Howard still in the game, still able to do something here. He's going to get 1. Could he get 2? Can very low on health. Very low on health. I might say 5 HP. Can't really see it from here, but he's going to be able to do it. He's going to clutch. Can we switch to cons? Yeah, 2 health. 2 health.
Last round before the switch.
Here. 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 Here.
Renrule getting the first with the grenade over there, getting even a second, Bia getting the third, and 95 Vikings going down very quickly as Hallis also goes down here now. There's only 1 player left standing, that's going to be Harley here, who has to try and defuse the spike in this last round of the half.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Look at that, Harley not able to do it this time around. 8-4 in the half. as we do see Windsors go into
Switching
the second
sides.
half with a 4-round advantage. Well, they're now off to the defender side. Up and away we go. With the first pistol round, we already see a couple of trade kills going on here as we now 3 versus 3. Look at Harley over here picking up the spike. Frenrel with this angle is going to get the first kill. Hallis was trying to trade him out, but no, Frenrel denies and gets a kill. And that makes it into a 3 versus 1 for Hallie. Hallie with spike left here, and he is not going to be able to plant it probably. Felix dead to defend it. There's going to be a Jad as well. So that's going to be Khan, and Hallie. It's going to be very hard on him to try and plant the spike here. Now he's walking right behind Felix and Khan. So he might be able, if he times it just perfectly, to get to both of them. And he just doesn't know that Khan is there, peeks it, or doesn't peek it too early, but he shoots it too early, and then eventually he goes down there. 9-4 now in round scores for Windsors. They're up 5 rounds and only 4 rounds away from winning this game, winning the second map, and winning the series.
There. Grenade! Satchel out. Satchel out.
As everything goes very quickly here for Windsors. They get 4 easy kills, and Harley, again the last one standing, is now lurking towards A. But look at him in the back, Bia there. And now Harley, being surrounded from both sides, goes down, and that's double digits now for Windsors.
Grenade! Satchel out. Satchel out. Okay. Blocking sight.
Oh, this smoke will be very good for Windsors. It's gonna stop Empowered and Harley from peeking. It's gonna single one player out, and Empowered now onto Frenrel is gonna get the kill. Five to 5 or 4-4, double digits still in round scores for Windsors. 95 Vikings, 90 of 6 rounds away from winning this, from equaling out the score, not even from winning this, from equaling out the score. But right now they are planting the spike, they have planted it, and Windsors need to defuse. Ooh, Felix there gets 2, and that's going to be very, very, very important. Use now also traded out in Khan. sees Sakuma, knows that Sakuma's around the corner here, or at least he thinks Sakuma's around the corner. Sakuma goes, gets the kill, but Bia is there to secure it and to defuse the spike. Bia is there to put an 11th round on the scoreboard. He's there to create an even bigger difference of 7 rounds in between the teams. And he's there to now run.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
And we're into a timeout again. And off into the game we are. 2 more rounds left to win now for Winsters to secure this game, to secure the map win, to secure the series. Let's take a look. We do see a bit of a slower approach this time around from the 95 Vikings. As we have Yus, Zakuna, basically all players from 95 here. Walking into the crosshairs from Bia and Pawn. Bia gets 2, Pawn gets 1. Makes it 3, but there is a trade-off as at least one player from
1 enemy remaining.
Winsters goes down, but Frenroll gets another one. It's gonna turn into a 4 versus 1. Zakuma is gonna get at least one more before he goes down, but it's not enough to avoid that match point from coming in.
Point.
And a single round won yet by 95 Vikings here in the finals. Or in the final half of this map. Not in the finals. They did win a couple of rounds in the finals. They won 4 rounds this map, 3 rounds last map. So at least they won some rounds, but not in this final half yet. This could be the first, and it's definitely one that they need because it's gonna be match point. If they lose this round, it's gonna be all over for them. And Windsor is gonna make it very likely that they lose this one, because now there's only one player left standing for 95 Viking. It's gonna be Hellas, and Hellas is gonna go down by the jet knives there, as we have our Blue Skirmish Series 5 winners in the likes of Windsor's Esports, who've now won £25 by winning this week's Blue Skirmish. So very much congrats to Winsters for winning a 2-0 best of 3 series map. Of course, also thanks to 95 Vikings for playing and for making it this far in the tournament. But this was basically it for today. We will be back next week on Easter Sunday with Egg Skirmish, a special edition of our tournament where it's going to be shotguns only. The prize pool is a bit higher than this week. This week our normal Blue Skirmish is of course £25, and Egg Skirmish next week on Easter Sunday is going to be £75. But remember, it is going to be shotguns only, 5 versus 5. well, that's basically all I have to say for today. I want to wish you a very good evening. For the guys that were doing Ramadan, very good iftar and stuff. And of course, thank you for playing. Congratulations to the teams that won. So Wincerus and I hope to see you next week for Egg Skirmish. Of course, also we have a couple of other big tournaments coming up. We have Tropic Skirmish as well, which has a prize pool of £250. £250. So definitely go and check that out over at blueskirmish.com. As for right now, I want to say thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your night, and I hope to see you next week on Easter Sunday for Egg Skirmish. Bye bye.